I see you as just a friend. You're not my type. Look at yourself, then look at me. Did you really think I could love you? Yes, you've heard these many times, haven't you? Every time you tried, but each time you failed. If you were poor, they rejected you for not being rich. If you were rich, they rejected you for not being handsome. And if you were handsome, they rejected you for not being funny. Every single time, you were turned down because they were right, but it wasn't your fault either. You're seeing this channel for the first time, and until now, you didn't have a doctor to show you your mistakes. Now you do. All these problems will disappear because your doctor will show you that concepts like being handsome, beautiful, rich, or funny are not what truly matters. The fundamental problems of modern relationships are patterns and cliches. People always act based on these cliches, and they inevitably find themselves at a dead end. So what are these cliches, and what should we do instead? On this channel, I will explain what you should and should not do in relationships. I am your love doctor, and I will heal you. Let's begin. In this video, the topic we'll focus on is approaches: how to make the first move. How do you shoot your first arrow? Do you say, "Hi, can I get to know you?" or do you directly confess your love? No, 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 no. None of those, of course. If you want to meet someone and don't want to be rejected the moment you walk up to them, you need to spark their interest. Let's say it's someone you already know, you go to the same school, for example, and you really like them. Before approaching them, they need to notice you. You should appear in their line of sight a few times, run into them in different places, and create a sense of curiosity. There's something called photographic memory in the brain. The person you want to talk to needs to imprint you in their mind. Every time they see you, they should think, "Oh, that's the guy from before." And at your next encounter, seeing you again should awaken their curiosity. Probability is your greatest advantage. You need to increase your chances. Be present in the activities the person you like does during the day. Do they like reading books and spending time in the library? Then you should also read a book somewhere they can see you independently, not next to them. Do they have a favorite cafe? Spend time at that cafe as if you have nothing to do with them. Let's be optimistic and say you achieved your goal. They noticed you. You can feel their gaze on you. That means you've passed the first stage. Now comes the second stage, the introduction. So how will you approach them? What will you say? You have many questions in your head, right? Don't worry, we'll handle them all. You can approach them when you catch the right moment. So when is the right moment? The right moment is always when they are alone. When someone is with their friends. They may ignore you, or they may reject you out of embarrassment or pressure from their friends. That's why the right moment is always when they're alone. You see the person you like sitting alone, drinking coffee. You make your move, walk over, say hello, and get a response. You ask for permission to sit next to them, and you get approval. Do you know why you got that approval? Because you've appeared in their life many times before, and you've become a subject of curiosity. Now, what will you do? This is the difficult part. Around 80% of people can't hold a face-to-face conversation on a first meeting, and the conversation doesn't flow. The first medicine in your doctor's prescription is this: find the topics the other person is interested in and encourage them to talk more. If the other person talks more than you, they move away from that chaotic mental state, and you get much closer to achieving your goal. And you earn the right to a second meeting. Yes, friends. In this video, we briefly covered how the first approach should be and the stages before it. If you are someone who needs a love doctor, don't forget to follow and like our channel.